Dan Soder is here.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot, and I love it.
Coming in hot and bothered, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Ladies aren't supposed to be in space.
I know.
Ladies stay on the planet. Ladies don't go to split. Space doesn't need to be cleaned yet.
No, you're right. You're right. Dan reminded us, yes, that today is the big day that
we did.
All the ladies got to go to space.
No, what I told you is we didn't get the Challenger situation that we wanted.
So Gayle King,
Katy Perry, True Queens.
Yes, what's her face? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, dude.
Lauren Sanchez.
Yeah, dude. The Land of Confusion face.
Is that right?
Yeah, bring up Genesis's Land of Confusion video. She's got Land of Confusion face.
Yeah, they got to go up into space.
They took a rocket.
Right.
That looked like a dick.
Always has to look like a dick.
Can't even get to space without us.
That's right. That's right. It's modeled after us.
Yeah, you should have had a vagina-shaped rocket.
Right.
Look at that dick. That looks AI. Tell me that doesn't look AI.
I was 100% about to say this looks animated.
That's just 100%. This is a Truman Show. Yeah.
It is, right?
Well, they're all done up. How many ugly lesbian astronauts didn't get to go to space so that these women could get all dolled up?
And it's their dream.
Yeah.
They literally studied about going to space for their whole
They're
lives.
like, you know how much math I had to do? And then Katy Perry goes, it's girl power.
Right.
We're just going to get to space with girl power.
Meanwhile,
aliens could have done the funniest thing.
Is that Danica Patrick?
No.
Is that
think
Lauren
so. I think it might be. Yeah.
Is that Danica Patrick?
That's Gayle King. I don't know.
Gayle looks terrified.
Yeah, Gayle yeah, she's like, fuck. She looks like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon 2. She's like, I'm too old for this shit.
Just exhausted by the whole thing.
The funniest thing is Bezos went to the warm-up thing, and then Katy Perry, dude, Lauren Sanchez's face. These cameras do not do. They don't do her any favors.
Well, it doesn't.
And look
move.
at Daddy Bezos, dude.
Oh, it's Bezos.
He's
coming?
there to pat him on the behind when they get on the rocket.
Does he get to go in the rocket because he's wearing a space
ladies
suit?
only, dude. It's girls' night.
So why is he wearing a spacesuit?
It's girls' night in space.
Is this like when Tarantino directs the Crazy 88s and he has to dress like them?
Yes, that's exactly it. And then he gave him a little pat on the behind. He went, "All right, ladies, now come back down to Daddy. I'm going to shoot you up in my dick rocket." And then Katy Perry kissed the ground when she landed.
Well, how long were they up there for?
I don't know, 5 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? This was shorter than most plane flights.
What a girl move.
Kiss the ground.
Look, right
there was
here.
never any risk.
Yeah, hey,
it's so dramatic.
Hey, Robin Hood, you're not returning from the Crusades.
Right. What are you talking about? Why do they always have to do stuff like this? They never figure out why people think that they're douches.
Yeah,
and then they do stuff like this.
If they would have been modest and been like, I don't know, we went up, we came down, a little bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a billionaire, boom.
Think about what life was like when you were still a person and how you would have reacted.
Seeing the planet.
Like what? Really puts things into perspective.
God, where were you, aliens? This is when you needed to show up.
Wouldn't it be great if they just snatched it?
Yeah. They
like
go,
it's up in space for 1 second. The aliens go, nope, hours.
Jeff Bezos goes, I finally got a hot girl. Oh no one. She didn't care about my googly eye.
Yeah, there should be is there a Black Mirror episode this season about celebrities going up into space and disappearing?
No, there needs to be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious that because they're just the amount of backslapping going on right now.
But it's as unimpressive as anything could be. Like they're just sitting.
A pool flip.
Right.
When a child does a flip in a pool and they scream for their parents to watch.
Right.
This is that.
I don't even know if I can do pool flip. I feel like underwater headstand might be what we're seeing.
And then they do it and they go, I did it.
I did it.
And everyone goes, yes. And then Jeff Bezos goes, it got me so horny when you were flying up there. Because that's how they talk. He's got second wife energy with her.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, yeah, did my little Pooh Bear go up there?
Yeah.
I was so scared, baby. He's like, oh.
He wants to sleep with an astronaut.
He goes, oh, my God, you were in space. It's so fucking hot. God, I know I can't tell what facial expression you're making right now, but that was so fucking hot.
I'm so fucking turned on.
I'm so hard in my suit right now.
Why is he wearing a spacesuit?
Because he's a dildo. Because these dorks. We keep losing the plot. We keep forgetting that all these billionaires are dorks.
Yeah, we do.
They're dorks.
There is
cool
something.
Guys blow money.
Right.
Dorks make money.
Right. Cool guys were rich once.
Then
it's all gone.
That's why the behind the music is always great.
Because they
go,
all awesome.
I spent all my money on a couple of houses and some cars. I woke up with a heroin needle. And now the billionaires are like,
well, I collectively put it into a different text thing, and then I actually sold that for $5 billion.
Yeah.
And then now they're trying to be like,
but now I wear a thick neck T-shirt. So
I mean, this thing where like what drives me crazy is that the billionaires go through personality training.
Yeah.
And everyone buys it. Nobody goes like Zuckerberg just showing up and being like,
brother,
I'm an MMA fighter now, guys.
That Zuckerberg clip on Rogan where he goes, well, I'm into bow hunting. And then Joe Rogan goes, what kind of bow do you use? And he goes, oh, I don't know.
Look that up. It's so good, Travis.
I don't know. And then Rogan's trying to be polite, and he's like, well, we could just like keep moving on. He's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's like, dude, and he had the exact same conversation in 3rd grade when he was like, no, I'm allowed to watch that.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, really? What's her name?
She goes to a different school.
Oh, okay.
She's different. She's just different. You got Katy Perry being like, space is crazy.
She's just babbling about how connected she feels to
and she got a
I
flower.
gotta hear how connected Katy Perry is.
This
and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
Gail
my
shared
God.
with us the song that you sang
No.
when you got up there.
No.
What a wonderful world. Why was that important to sing that particular song?
Why did the Challenger have to
covered that
happen
song
in
in the
1986 and not now?
I don't.
Trade that.
I would pay money for the feed of listening to Katy Perry unironically singing
And then
A Wonderful World.
Gail King, old black ladying it, and go, shut your ass up. We're going into space. Oh, what a wonderful bitch! Shut your damn mouth.
Who sang that? Like Louis Armstrong? Yeah. Meanwhile, Louis Armstrong had to deal with a horribly racist society, and he was still
Get
thinking.
off the stage! He's like, I see skies blue.
Yeah. He's sitting there going like, I have it tough.
she goes, I wonder if I'm going to have quinoa when I get home.
Yeah. You know what? It's still
Should
a wonderful
I
world.
think I'm going to, today's a protein day. I'm going to have chicken on my quinoa.
I see skies blue.
What do you think is worse? Getting to a place where you think it's a normal thing to be in front of these people and just start singing It's a Wonderful World.
The balls.
Or to get to a place where you're like, I should be acting like this is normal.
That's what I want to know, where the disconnect happens.
Yes.
Where they just go like, that's not me. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Right.
But
Like-
she is a performer. She is like a pop star. So it's not surprising that she started belting out a song.
But to be sitting there and going like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good what's happening. Because you know that's what they were doing. Gayle King was up there and Lauren Sanchez and whoever. They were going like, what she's doing right now is a good thing.
They go, yay.
Yeah.
They go, what about the people that can't afford the rent? They go, don't think about that.
Who cares?
I see skies. If she sang it like him, she goes, he did the voice. That was weird.
Yeah. Then she started doing I Kissed a Girl, except like Louis Armstrong.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. You're hot and you're cold. You're not. She just did her whole medley of it as Louis Armstrong.
She started singing "Baby You're a Firework," but like,
Baby, you're a firework. She puffed her cheeks out. It felt,
yeah, it was
felt
really
a little,
weird. Pretending like she was like singing, like playing a horn or something.
Dude, this is apocalypse shit.
It is. This is the
like
end.
sitting around the fire eating a can of beans in 10 years going like, remember when they did Lady Space?
Yeah, they sent all the ladies up, and Katy Perry started singing.
Remember
Louis
Fox
Armstrong?
Force 5 when they shot him to space? They should have made him dress up in like 60s sexy space things.
Definitely.
You know, like Austin Powers sexy
Definitely.
shit.
Like like fembots.
Yeah, make him dress like sexy aliens.
With little, like,
the kind that
nipple
would,
things.
the kind that would fuck Captain Kirk.
Totally.
That's what they should have. They should have gone full misogynistic.
Oh,
with it.
absolutely. Like their space uniforms are like mini skirts.
And what did these ladies do when they got to space? They left a recipe for the universe of their favorite cookies.
That's right.
Like, damn, that's some 50s misogyny. Yeah, dude, that was.
Oh, let's hear Katy Perry explaining why she's saying Louis Armstrong up there.
meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up
It
there
may have
because
jumped back to
Oh, good.
what you're doing is you're like really
Which
finding
means she's
the
been
love
talking
for
this whole
yourself
time?
because you got to trust
What?
in yourself
Whole time.
on this journey, and
What
then
journey?
you're feeling the love when you come down for sure, and you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that.
I mean,
strong
They're talking about nothing.
divine
Nothing.
feminine
They're
right
talking.
now.
They're just
By the way,
saying
such a
nothing,
badass. I
and then
love
these
that the
stupid
monkey face
fucking
was like,
assholes
"Oh,
buy
thank
this.
you."
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's deep. You're just going like, you could have gone. We went up, we came down.
Yeah, I did the
You
same.
ever done mushrooms? Felt the same. Very scary on the rise up. Very eye opening on the way down.
I did the same interview after I got off the Tower of Terror in Disneyland.
Dude, that's it.
Like, no, we were up so high. When you see the whole park from that perspective,
I see skies are blue. Stop singing Louis Armstrong on the Tower of Terror. Does
and I think to myself.
and then it drops.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was fun, but there was some guy on there that kept singing "What a Wonderful World."
Now, you guys gave yourselves cunnilingus in the air. How did that work? Did you have to have a rib removed? Oh, dude,
You know, like Marilyn Manson.
those people have to be insufferable to be around the next week.
Oh my God.
The next week, they're gonna shoehorn in talking about space
Yeah,
in situations where you go, I don't care.
like literally, Mike just ran a marathon yesterday and just didn't tell anybody.
That's insane.
He didn't
Good job.
tell anybody.
I like that kind of attitude.
And by the way, if I hadn't brought it up because I saw that he did it, he never would have said
Just
a
a
thing.
hardworking individual.
He's just a guy who wanted to run a marathon.
Katy Perry's going to bring it up to anyone that she bumps into.
Well, when I was in space,
So space is a lot different than you think it is.
I mean,
You get up there and you're just in space.
yeah, that's right.
There's just so much of it.
Yeah,
He's like,
they call it space, but it's nothing but
You have
space.
the Caesar salad with shrimp. That's your dish.
some Mexican food, right?
Oh, he's trying to.
When you're in space, it's just different. You have the iced tea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's space. Is this a space tea?
you know she's gonna do a space-themed
Dude,
album.
there's this funny
I
watch.
was inspired up there to write an entire album.
And then Oprah there just mad. Gail did it and she didn't.
Oh,
Dude, fucking, they interviewed Oprah before and she was like, Gail had to do it. And you're like, you
wanted to.
You always
You
a
wanted to.
bridesmaid, never the bride.
that's right. How did Gail King?
Gail finally got one on you.
She one-upped you.
She goes, oh, cool, Oprah, you're a billionaire? I went to space.
I went to space. Oprah's like, there's a lot of experiences. Oprah, let me tell you what it's like in space.
Dude, that picture is so funny. Gail King's like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
Like, why would she? I mean, it's literally going up and coming back down.
Oh, my
There's
God.
nothing scary about
It
it.
was 4 minutes. They were waitlist for 4 minutes.
That's sick. If you're friends with a billionaire, you take
Yeah, but
that
not
ride.
when you got to listen to Katy
Yeah.
Perry the whole time.
Oh, my God. They're trying to swim over to her to punch her. Come here, bitch.
Yeah,
Come here, bitch.
that's the problem. This is what you have to go up there with. You get 4 minutes of weightlessness, which you're right. Amazing.
Crazy.
Except you have to deal with Gail King going, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll be okay?
Clung to the wall like it's a roller rink.
And Katy Perry is over here singing. It's like, what the fuck is going on up here?
Oh, my God. I bet this was Jeff Bezos' way to get a threesome.
Oh, for sure.
Where he goes, if I send you to space, can we please have a threesome?
She goes, yes, then we can.
Then we can.
He goes, get the rocket ready. Get the goddamn rocket ready.
Yeah. You think you get Katy Perry on the rocket with
He
me?
goes, if I do,
She's the one.
you guys are double teaming me.
She's the one.
I need you both sucking me like mama dogga. I got the... Dude, he's like, we're going to get a round bed. You promised me we could do it on a round bed. Yeah, dude. Oh, you have that... Travis, did you have that Zuckerberg clip when he absolutely fucking... Yeah,
Oh.
dude, this is...
Because you're right. There is a thing now where... And I think part of it is also like social media culture and the fact like people like Mr. Beast that just create content around giving away money.
Which means that, brother, that downfall... When we find out what he's into,
Oh, it's not-
when we find out what makes him pop,
yeah.
good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
That documentary is going to be a 7-parter.
It's going to be nuts.
Mr. Beast, believe people when they tell you who they are. He's like, dude, he eats like kid shit. He like eats kid shit by the scoops. That's what gets him. That's what gets his little wiener hard.
You mean like the shit that kids eat? No.
No,
the
their
shit that
shit.
kids take.
He has like a farm. Just feeds him candy and then catches it.
Catches the shit.
Have you seen him smile?
Yeah. It's the same weird. Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
No, he's just a regular dude.
We are about to see something very bad. These people are not good people. It's going to be real. Yeah, dude. Oh. And as a guy with a hair transplant, that's 100% a hair transplant.
Is it?
Yeah. When you get hair tits, you can see who else has hair tits.
You know.
Yeah,
it's
know.
like when a woman, it's like those are
that's exactly
implants.
it.
Those
when
are,
women get breast implants.
And you appreciate others that are done well.
Good jobs.
Yeah.
Brady's got like giant Hollywood fake tits.
yeah. Where it's like you could tell they're fake, but they're also still like.
You go, what? You got him too big.
It's like a cartoon.
You got him too big. You can make him look natural, dude.
yeah.
Get big gnats. You know what? These giant.
You need big natties.
Yeah, I can see the ripples in the bags on the side of your tit.
What are you doing? You can't go from 8.
Mr. Beast, 1,000% has a hair transplant.
It almost looks like now that you
now
say
you can't unsay it.
No, it looks like a sewn-on toupee.
Yeah, some of these brothers look like they're wearing wigs.
Right.
Dr. Carlos Wesley in New York, though, he'll make you look natural.
You didn't go to Turkey for it.
No, dude, I got him done in state like a NASCAR wife.
My guy.
I'm not going to Turkey.
You feel more confident with it?
As opposed to looking, you have a good head. You know what I would have looked like bald?
It would have been tough.
A circus freak.
yeah.
I would have looked like the dinosaur with the little horns around his head that rams into things.
Right. You would have gone from like, oh, Dan is so funny and charming to there's something really creepy about that guy.
They go, I don't like him.
yeah.
Does he always wear a gray trench coat?
I don't know. He's always doing weird voices.
I hate
him.
it. But then you throw some hair tits on and you got my old buddy
God,
Dan.
He's so fun. Dan's here.
That's my old buddy Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is when Zucks went on.
By the way, one of the hardest I've ever bombed with Rogan was when I was first time walking in to do Rogan and I noticed he had the same scar from the hair transplant that I have. And I go, oh, you got FUT or whatever. And he went, what? And I went, nothing, dude.
I don't know.
I just want to talk about hair tits with you. Yeah. I'm so sorry. You know so much karate.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that.
Fuck. Don't cripple me with your jujitsu. But I get that energy from Zuckerberg. Rogan's like the senior football player that you're trying to impress.
It is an interesting thing that like billionaires go on Rogan and they want Rogan to think they're cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, Joe. I'm pretty much running the country now. Yeah. He's like, yeah. Oh, and then watching Rogan get awkward when his friends make fun of Elon.
I mean, dude, did you see
Kill Tony with Kyle Dunnigan?
It's the best.
And then Rogan's like, I don't know about that. And you're like, well, he's nailing it.
He's
nailing Elon.
I mean, when you see somebody that's unapologetically just like, no, I'm going to go for the joke every time.
Dunnigan's the man. Yeah. Dunnigan's one of the funniest human beings on the planet.
Amazing. So yeah, this was when Zucks was on, and instead of just going like, no, I'm comfortable like being a nerd and talking to you about tech stuff.
Which honestly, I think there's a position where you go like, well, I'm getting into bow hunting, but I don't know about the bows yet. I just think it's really cool and I want to try it. Just like being honest.
Yeah.
Because everyone, I'm sure you've had this moment in 8th grade. I had this moment in 8th grade. I was a poser. I tried to hang out with the skaters.
You kidding me?
I can't ollie.
No way.
Let alone kickflip.
No way. Who's your favorite skater other than Tony Hawk? What?
Bam Margera.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't know. I knew it because of the CKY videos because they were funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know skating.
Listen, when that video game came out and I could name drop Bucky Lasik for the first time.
Oh, brother.
Oh, you bought me an extra year.
I mean, let me tell you right now what video games do for posers.
Yeah.
Gives us info that we desperately need.
They're like, oh, yeah, where'd you see Bucky Lasik skate? I was like, what?
Dude, I remember getting called out about it in like 6th grade, or it must have been 5th grade. We were playing NHL 94 on Sega Genesis, and I knew the whole Blackhawks team on there, so I thought I knew hockey.
Sure.
And then my friend that knew hockey was like, you don't know hockey at all. He goes, name anyone other than the Blackhawks. And I was like, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
just Wayne Gretzky. And you just get called out like that, and you're like, fuck, why is the room closing in?
How about this? How about being 11 years old and wearing a New York Giants jacket and somebody coming up to you and going, who's your favorite Giant? And them figuring out the only Giant you know is LT from WrestleMania.
Oh no.
LT, what position did he play? I don't even know what positions are.
I don't even know his full name. I just know the letters.
LT from Bam Bam Bigelow.
Lawrence? His name's Lawrence?
What?
I had an opposite moment where I went too deep because I love the 49ers.
Oh.
And I was backstage at Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura's show at the Super Bowl because Michael Che got me a ticket. So we went to their show the night before, and Shane introduced me to Nate Diaz, who's a Niner fan. And I went full autistic with how much I knew about the 49ers. And I watched Nate Diaz go like, okay. Like, he walked away from it. He's like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. I was like, yeah, then they got caught on that 3rd and 15. And it's like, what are you even doing? The guy was running a wheel route. And the guy was like, like him and his friends dispersed from me. So there you can go the other way.
100%. Yeah. I mean, honesty is you have to just own what you own in all scenarios. That's it. Like
that's what cool is.
People go, now I'll make a comment about a football game. And people go, oh, like, did you see this? Did you see that? I'm going to be like, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I am 2 seasons in. I pick a team every season. I follow the story. I think I like the 49ers because I like George Kittle, but it's really because he's a wrestling guy.
Shout out, and he is. What a wrestling guy.
And
put also, the Zero Miedo on before anyone.
Also looks like the coolest dude.
Yeah, he is the coolest dude. I've met him multiple times.
He's so cool.
He's the fucking man.
Plus, if you could look like any dude, that's the dude you'd want to look like.
But think about wrestling.
He's so cute.
He is just a cutie pie. Got
so
a cool
cute.
ponytail.
And he's so cool.
But we, as wrestling fans,
right?
When someone goes, I'm getting into wrestling, that's when you put your hand behind them and you go, let me show you everything.
Everything.
I can't wait to show you everything. That's all you got to do with people.
Right.
Just go like, I'm getting into it.
And
I don't know. Hockey. My in-laws, Katie, her whole family, diehard Bruins fans. I go, fuck it. I'm not into hockey. Go Bruins. Now teach me. And like her brother, her parents, like people are like, fucking, you like pasta, you like this fucking guy, and they're like, they suck this season, and you're like, I'm learning.
Right.
I'm a sponge, baby.
Right, exactly.
That's it.
Teach me your ways.
You don't zuck it.
No, this is what Zuck made the mistake of somebody who just doesn't have any social experience whatsoever.
Trying to be something you're not? I got 2 words for it. Zuck it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Although my favorite is bow and arrow. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's, I think, like the most, that feels like the most kind of sporting version of it.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way.
And you just kind of go and hang out. And
and you have to be fit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're mountain hunting.
And then actually carry the thing out.
Yeah, and carry the thing out.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mostly use a rifle just because it's so much more efficient.
Sure.
You know, your conversion rate is so much higher. But it's
oh my god.
What kind of bow do you have?
Gosh, I didn't get to do it this season, but
I didn't get to. So busy.
Do you know the company that makes it?
Oh no!
Not off the top of my head. Yeah, no, this is embarrassing.
Do you know how old it is?
Fuck, dude, you're dying inside. I don't care who you are.
It's not old.
You're fucking dying inside.
You're dead.
I didn't get to do it this year.
It's the humanizing moment.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. I didn't realize that I missed hunting season this year.
Give me water.
Oh, fuck. So, I was thinking about the prototypes of please fucking kill it. What does a woman's vagina feel like? Well, I didn't go this season.
I mean, that's when you're like, when you just call it wrong. No, yeah, I totally felt it. It was cold inside. What? What?
It was.
I mean, did you say it was cold inside? No, yeah. No, for me it was.
His feels like the Ralph Wiggum line, where he's like,
Principal Skinner and Mrs. Krabappel were in the closet making babies, and they had a baby, and the baby looked at me.
And you know, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Dude, the fact that you can never get that back, that's the great thing about the internet.
You can never get it back.
Zucky, you got that forever.
You know what? I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how great Facebook is. I don't care how great I'm going to use Instagram. It's awesome, wonderful. You're doing great. That is the great equalizer.
People don't realize also, this shit's forever. Like, these guys that are now pivoting to the right to make money because the right's in power. So they're like, yeah, dude. And guess what? It might be 10, 15 years from now, they'll pivot back to the left, and then they'll be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on back there. I don't know. That was like when Schumer threw everyone under the bus when she was like, they're like, hey, did you do like, you used to do like racist jokes? And she was like, that was a conservative character.
That was her
Shut the fuck up. Oh, back when you were funny?
Yeah. No,
and then now it's coming back right, and she goes like, yeah, I don't know what that left stuff was. And you're like, we see your game plan.
Yeah.
We're watching it.
But it's happening so, like, I feel like it's less apologetic than ever. People just do it. Like, fuck it. I'll just do this.
And then whenever anyone criticizes them, they go, get the bag. I'm getting the bag.
Right, which goes back to the whole thing of like, well, you got to respect him. He's getting the bag. No, you don't have to respect him. No, you don't have to respect him.
Not at all.
No, there's zero integrity.
So I'm supposed to respect the people at Purdue Pharma?
Yeah, they're getting the bag.
Yeah, they got the bag.
They got the bag.
Oxycontin got him the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ravaged half the country.
I mean, dude, okay. Did you watch White Lotus?
No.
Okay. So there's a scene.
I don't watch that gay shit. No, I'm just kidding. I just didn't watch it.
Totally. There's a scene at the end where somebody gets a ton of money, and it's like it's somebody that you were rooting for the whole show.
Sure.
Except in order to get the money, she kind of has clearly completely gone back on who she is as a human being.
Absolutely.
I was talking to Nicole from the mashup about this.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, like I love about this show is like they make it seem like it's a happy ending, but really like this is evil. Like this is, and she just looks at me like, what are you talking about?
She didn't get it.
She was like, what are you talking about? I go, no, because like, you know.
She gave up her morals. She soured her soul for the money.
And Nicole's like, but she got the money.
You go, yeah, she did. But also.
I know, but and she goes, no. If you get the money, it's the happy ending.
You go, well, not necessarily.
Right. Yes.
There's going to be a lot darker shit down that path. Yeah.
No, there was $5 million.
She goes, but that's, I mean.
Done.
That's what the get the bag culture is.
That's it.
They go, I don't care if you're a horrible person. And then what happens is these people become horrible people. And then like after the get the bag energy wears off, they go, you know, this person's terrible. And you go, well, yeah.
Yeah.
They had to do terrible stuff to get the money.
Yeah.
And they go, yeah. So they're bad. And you go, I knew that back when it happened, though. And they go, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just learning. It's children.
Right.
There's a lot of people, grown people with children brains.
Yeah,
you just have to realize that.
Because.
And I'm talking, we're two men that love professional wrestling. We have child brains.
But you know what? What drives me up the wall, and I've had to explain to our intern that her reality shows are fake.
It's the same as wrestling.
It's the same as wrestling.
It's produced.
No, she's saying no.
It's produced more than wrestling.
More.
At least the wrestlers call it in the ring.
Right.
They don't call it in the argument. They go, call me a fucking bitch. I'm going to whip you over there.
Right.
And they get close. They go, I'm going to grab your hair and call you a fucking dirty slut, then whip me. You know how the guys work in the ring?
Yeah. Every reality show, those people would get totally lost if they had to call it on the fly.
They couldn't.
There's
It'd be like Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio.
Right.
It'd look like a sloppy mess on Monday Night Raw. You need like those producers. What's crazy is now you can see who's good at producing reality TV and who's bad at producing reality TV. Katie and I are watching. It's a real shit show. It's a real milkshake of shit.
Let me hear about this.
Temptation Island on Netflix.
Ooh,
just absolute idiots.
Yeah.
Very well produced.
But you know what?
Very well produced.
The great producers would probably find the biggest idiots.
They find, just horrible people.
Because that's also the best part. I'm also convinced that some of the idiots don't even know that they are being produced. Like it's not, somebody just tells them to do something for the show and they do it. But if you ask them, are you really doing that? They go, yeah.
Yeah, that bear that rides the bike at the circus.
Yeah.
Just thinks he's riding the bike.
I'm just riding this bike.
I'm just riding the bike. Yeah, that guy whips the shit out of me, but I'm riding the bike.
Look, I'm just an elephant that likes to be on my hind legs. What can I tell you?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's
a wild thing to witness. But like, I think it's because we, for so many years, had to put up with society telling us we were stupid for not understanding wrestling when we did understand wrestling. And then we see the entire world coming into wrestling, but everybody else doesn't understand that everyone's in on this together. This whole thing is fake.
Wrestling fans, that's the bond. We're all walking in going, we're just going to enjoy this.
Yeah, we have fun.
We know what this is. This is just very, very fun.
It's our stories.
It's our stories, dude.
It's our stories. We're going to watch our stories.
I'm very excited to watch our stories this week.
I'm the most excited to watch our stories this week.
Are you going down there?
Yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah.
I'm so excited for all of it.
You got to come out. You don't go to WrestleManias like that.
I don't like Mania. I don't like going to Mania.
Why?
It's too big. It's too much. I'd rather go to like a SummerSlam or a Royal Rumble. I used to go to SummerSlam with you all the time.
Yeah.
SummerSlam is perfect.
Or we went to Rahway, New Jersey.
That was the shit.
Those are great.
You know who was MJF, I think, was wrestling that night.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
There was like guys who were really big now that were wrestling. You saw Ted DiBiase? It's fucking awesome.
It was awesome.
Sam and I just went to some high school
in Rahway, New Jersey.
Shout out Pat Buck, dude. That was so fun.
Yup. It was the best.
Yeah, dude.
It was the best. But
wrestling rules.
But you won't go to a WrestleMania.
I genuinely, I think it's just like, I don't know, the modern term would probably be like anxiety. Sure. I like to be at home and eat and watch and be able to rewind.
Right.
And also like take a dump at my house.
Sure.
You know?
You got to take
pause
a dump.
it if I want to. WrestleMania is long.
Right.
I don't know. It's like I get going.
Well, so you're a comic, and so
I don't want to travel. I travel every weekend.
You don't want to travel, but you also just want to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And there'd be people like going like, oh, let's put you over here. Let's see if, and you're like, I just want to.
I genuinely just want to enjoy it.
Right.
There was when they I think the second season of Dark Side of the Ring, I got approached to do a show on Vice with like a couple of cool people or whatever, but they wanted me to do like a show breaking down wrestling that week, and I was like, no, I like wrestling. Don't make me take the thing that I unplugged my brain with,
and now
I have to stress out about it.
Right.
But I didn't get the bag.
You gotta get the bag, dude.
But guys,
if you ain't got the bag, you ain't got shit.
But guys, I accidentally left the bag on the table.
Oh no! I thought we like people who get the bag here.
Get the bag
Get
by
the bag.
any means necessary.
That's
Shoot
right.
your mom in the head. Get the
bag.
bag. That's what.
It's like every like apocalyptic sort of this is how our society is going to crumble show has always portrayed this, and still it's like we're falling
walking right into it.
Yeah.
How many Terminators do we have to make to understand that AI is not good?
Yeah, but
they're gonna turn. Boston Dynamics has full-on robot dogs that can't be pushed over.
It's the same ones as Black Mirror.
It's
the fantasy show about how we're doomed.
It is coming, and people are going like, I'm the AI on my phone. I don't even have to write text messages anymore.
Bro.
I can just go, blah, and then they send exactly what I wanted to my friend.
You can just throw up.
Look, dude, these things are going to absolutely look at this.
I can't wait till I can just vomit on my phone and it'll say everything I want to.
You think my my unmuscular, out of shape ass is going to run away from one of these?
No, you're done.
Done.
You're done.
Done. That thing's going to grab me from behind and I'm going to be like, I'm sorry.
If I worked at an Amazon fulfillment center, I'd feel really great seeing this. I'd go like, oh, good.
Honestly,
I'm obsolete.
I'm putting my shit in Amazon boxes if I work at an Amazon factory and I have to watch Lauren Sanchez get flung into space.
I forgot about that.
Because she drains Bezos' nutsack every night.
Right. That's right. Meanwhile, I'm making sure that you get your paper towels within 5 hours of ordering it.
Sorry your baby wipes were late. I couldn't afford the bus fare to get to the factory. Look at that!
Just doing
It's a robot just doing push-ups.
That robot does push-ups.
Better than anyone in this room.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. He ran a marathon.
Mike's push-ups are pretty good.
Mike's push-ups are probably pretty good.
But the rest of us
cannot
match that robot. Oh, and he's pelvis out, too.
Triquan, do you think you could beat that robot up?
No fucking way.
You think that thing ain't going to fucking...
No, he'd fuck you up.
Take your food if it wanted it?
Oh, yeah. It's and then just...
cat.
But then I go, you know what? That robot fucking got the bag.
That's right. Don't forget about the bag.
Guys, that robot's fucking getting the bag. Ass kissing a billionaire is the gayest shit in the world.
You think so?
Yeah.
Of all the shit.
I think it's so lame. I think it's so lame to then go like, no, you're gay for saying you don't like that. You're like, what, do you think he's your friend?
He's not your friend.
I bet you fall in love with strippers, you dipshit. You go, no. She dances sexy because she thinks I'm sexy.
I saw her dancing with somebody else. It wasn't the same.
Dude, I'm going to be a billionaire.
Right.
I'm friends with Louis J. Gomez. I know these people. I'm going to be a billionaire. Sure,
cool.
Doggy.
Cool, man.
We'll see you there.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. And it really is, too.
Give up your morals to hang out with these nerds that are going to launch into space without you. This is a test just to see if they can leave all of us to die on this rock.
Yeah, that's the other thing. People who want to colonize space, we're not going.
You think they're going to take your ass?
I'm not going.
Why? Because you know facts about stuff?
Forget it. They got robots that know facts.
Oh, my God.
It's all in the system.
Yeah.
They've been listening to you talking to your Amazon speaker for...
And I don't think we're going to change it, but just make fun of these people. That's the way you change it.
At least.
We've seen how sensitive Elon is. You know Zuck is sensitive about that bow clip. I bet no one could have brought that up at Meta. I bet no one at Meta was like there was meetings where they were like, do not bring up the fucking bow clip.
Is that a bow on your fucking desk? Is that
do
a bow?
Not. Hey, Zuckerberg, nailed that interview with Rogan. He did the bow and arrow thing at him.
Yeah.
He goes, please don't bring that up.
It was just in a meeting. Somebody went bullseye. Everybody looked.
Shut the Steven, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Why did you say bullseye? Why did you just say bullseye?
You nailed
like
that bullseye.
Yeah. With a rifle.
Yeah, dude, we should hunt them with bows. That's what we should be doing.
Billionaires?
Yeah, that would be that would be a television show that everyone would watch. To hunt a billionaire?
Yeah. That'd be sick.
And you give them their resources. They get their resources for a week.
Wouldn't it be interesting if we, as a society, we agreed that one billionaire is getting hunted a year? Because I guarantee you, people would all still fight to be billionaires because they think they weren't going to be the one.
Oh, I'm not going to get hunted.
Right.
Brother.
Right. But it's like The Purge, except just for one billionaire.
Oh, God. And you get to watch him on TV get the letter that he's getting hunted.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I said I don't care if they can't eat. I want that land.
Yeah.
What's
anyway.
this? Okay. What's this say? Oh, I've been chosen to be hunted. Okay. I bet they'd start being real nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to fund inner city schools.
Yeah, they would. And because they'd look at their security.
That's how we get gun regulations.
They go, you guys got my back, right? And the security is just like cocking their guns and looking at what time it is. What time does the hunt start?
Dude, I read this. I don't know where. It might not even have been a real article. We don't know what's real anymore.
No.
But there's this thing that I was reading about how there's a legitimate fear with these billionaires that have all these bunkers in New Zealand and stuff.
Yeah.
That like, well, what if shit hits the fans? What stops their security from turning on them?
Yeah.
Because the security goes like, well, I look out for you, so I can just take.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get the bag now.
Right. Now, the bag is right there. I can just claim it for myself.
I'm holding an AR-15.
Like, why would it be better for me if you have the bag instead of me having the bag?
I'm going to get the bag.
I'll just get the bag then.
I'm your security guard.
Right. Could you not?
Yeah. I love billionaires.
What if you become a billionaire, though?
Doing what? What?
Oh, that's a good point.
Sam, I'm begging for people to come to shows. I'm not going to be a billionaire. I don't also, there's people that are very good at business and comedy. I am not one of them.
You're not a business guy?
I am not a business guy.
No.
I'm a silly goose that opens his mouth too wide sometimes.
Do you think, looking back, right?
Sure.
Because we talked about it years ago. If you had, like, ended up on SNL when you were much younger, or you had, like, Billions had led to you doing this movie, or led to, do you think when you were younger, there was a version of you that would have just sold the fuck out?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to be liked so bad.
You did.
I would have sold out. That was something that only in my 40s started getting curbed.
Right.
But like,
you would have sold out hard.
20s, Lauren Michaels would have been like, "We're going to put you on Saturday Night Live." I'd be like, "Yeah, I just want to go hang out with it and call it fucking b-ball."
Yeah. But that's also why I think people get fucked up, because I think probably there's a lot of people that around their 40s develop this, like, they have a little more integrity, they don't need to be liked so much.
There's also bills. Like, I understand selling out if you're nervous about money. If you have financial insecurity and you're like, it's a thing to make your life.
Sure.
I'm not knocking anyone that's trying to make their life better.
But you know the difference between somebody who's like sold out and somebody that's like, yeah, I'm taking this gig because I got a family to raise. Like, but like, I wonder if people who like sell out when they don't have to, because they want to be liked, because they want to be famous, because they want to be whatever.
Off air, I'll tell you fucking 10 of them that I know.
I know you will. You've already gone through a couple.
Yeah.
But
you watch it because it's like.
But then, do those people also hit this thing where, oh, I don't need to do this, but they already did it? So they have this crisis where it's like, I'm already locked into this system.
I've seen the people that I know that have done it. They just go in deeper. They just go like, well, I got to go in deeper. I'm going to go get more of it.
Because it's never enough.
Which I kind of, in a fucked up way, kind of understand. Because you're almost like, well, if I'm a criminal, why don't I go be a criminal?
Right. I'm already here.
Like, if I'm morally, if I've sold out myself and have given up my soul, then what's the point of me? I'm not going to get it back.
Right.
Like that lady that gets $5 million at the end of White Lotus. It's like, well, I hope she turns it into fucking $100 million because.
Right. Just scam people.
Yeah. Just fucking take it, dude.
Yeah. That's that guy. We had Paul Walter Hauser in here because he was doing a movie about the guy who figured out the patterns on Pressure Luck.
Yeah.
You know, the whammy show?
Oh, yeah.
And he ended up winning $100,000 on Pressure Luck when people were winning like $5,000.
It's great.
And then he lost all of it because he just tried to turn it into scams.
Yeah.
And then lost.
Great.
Which, by the way.
Perfect ending.
That's cool.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why you see a lot of celebrities snap when they get older, is because they've kind of realized that weight has came down on them and they've been like, I've done unspeakable things for this money, and it's brought me no more joy than if I would have just been the same. That's why you always see. Also, this is why hot people, hot guys, hot girls, when they get older, become insufferable pricks. Because they go, I used to be so hot. People used to do whatever it took to get me naked. And now no one cares.
Yeah, and they don't understand.
No one
Because
cares.
you trick yourself, you must, I would imagine, trick yourself into being like, no, this is how people are. This isn't just because I'm hot.
Yeah.
And then when you're not hot anymore, you're like, oh my God, that wasn't reality.
You ever seen someone try to claim hot prejudice? Where they go, they're prejudiced against hot people. And you go, what? This society is built for you.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple actors go like, no, there really is a thing called like, they're like against me because I'm beautiful. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Ride this out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to end.
Yeah. You know what people really don't like?
Model alleges she was banned from Tinder for being too hot.
Yeah, that's
too hot.
That's one thing. Dating sites hate it when hot people sign up.
God, who is this unbelievably hot woman?
You know who's really prejudiced against? Ugly people.
Yeah.
People hate the ugly.
Yeah, people. By
Everyone
the way,
hates the ugly.
I don't know who's telling you you're too hot for Tinder.
You're an
LA 6.5. I don't know. Also, we should just, if they're going to start talking like this, we should just start being mean to them.
Yeah, if you can say I'm too hot for Tinder,
then I'm going to start saying your personality stinks.
Right.
You can't hold a conversation. She's not too hot for Tinder.
And also, then you can say I disagree. There's no way you're too hot for Tinder.
What is that? Where does that argument go? She goes, fuck. You go, no way, fake.
Yeah, no, you're not.
You've never gone bow hunting. What was my profile? Yeah, no way, dude.
There's no.
Get out of here.
For Tinder. Too hot for Tinder.
Maybe for Grindr.
Sure, that can happen.
Do lesbians use Grindr?
I don't know.
Is it only gay dudes?
Travis.
I've never seen any on there.
Do you lesbians use Grindr?
So funny. You're just trying to eat pussy and you put in that you're a woman.
I'm a woman.
Just looking to munch some box.
Yeah, you know.
Because gay guys, it's like they just meet up.
Yeah.
They're just like, you want to bang? There's a guy 100 feet away from me that'll bang. Are lesbians doing this? I want to know.
I
think they can. Okay, here's what Google says.
Mm-hmm.
While Grindr is primarily designed for gay, bisexual, trans, and queer men, some women, including lesbians, do use the app. But it's not a primary platform for lesbians.
Okay.
Oh, there are other dating apps like Her.
Oh.
And Scissor.
They could.
Scissor
is it really?
SCISSR.
Honestly, I would start my own one called Munch, and it would be MNCH.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, you.
Scissor.
Oh, and it does. They always take the vowels out. That's what they always do.
That's great.
Scissor, dude.
That's
creative.
That's genius.
I had no idea that there was a lesbian Grindr. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Scissor is awesome, dude. They go, you ladies want to get together, slam clams, watch these girls go to space?
Yeah, matter of fact, I do. Let's celebrate Girls in Space Day.
She goes, just put on Caitlin Clark highlights in the background and watch them fly to space, dude. This is fucking, oh my God. Katy Perry pointing at the sky.
They're the best. That's where I was. That's where I just was.
I go to sky.
I was just in there.
I go to sky.
Orlando Bloom, how many times he's going to grab the bridge of his nose this week and go,
he's got to be so fed up.
He goes, I know. And then, in space that you can float. And he goes, I know.
I know you can float.
It was like my mom when Jurassic Park came out when I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
I go, do you know the cephalopods are actually... She goes, okay.
I know that.
Okay, God damn it, Dan.
No.
Why did I let you go see Jurassic Park for your 10th birthday?
The Tyrannosaurus Rex actually was pretty rich.
She's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I remember the first time I figured out my mom did not care about what I was saying. It was traumatic. It was like, and it wasn't even anything she did. She would never have let on.
Yeah.
But like... I was
just realizing you're a stupid kid.
You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like my brother was next to me, right? And he was rambling on about Pokemon. And I like stopped him. It was a mean thing for me to do.
Yeah.
But boy, did he hit back strong. Mid-sentence, I go, dude, she doesn't care about your Pokemon. And he looked back at me and he goes, do you think she cares about your wrestling? And I went, oh my fucking God, she doesn't care.
Mama loves gold dust.
Oh my God, she doesn't care. She's never cared. She's been faking it the whole time.
You bitch.
Like in that moment, I go, because I knew she didn't care about Pokemon, and I knew his logic was flawless.
His brother.
And I went, oh my God.
You're me.
I was like, what?
You're me, just with wrestling.
Did you think you were special?
That's so funny.
I'm not. She doesn't care.
That's why your little brother's a billionaire. He's got that kind of energy. He's got that kind of energy.
Yeah, he builds dick rockets now.
Welcome to space, ladies. You got to take the penis.
Oh, man.
Scissor without a fucking eye is so
I love
funny.
it. I love it. So you like your life better with the hair transplant.
Yeah, of course.
I like that you talk about it.
Yeah,
I
think it's weird when there's people I know that have it done that don't talk about it. I think that's weird.
That's weird.
Because I know it, and I just look at them and I go, talk about it.
I like
Mateo Lane talks about it.
That's
Mateo, me, and I'm trying to think who else had a great hair transplant joke.
Real ones.
Yeah, the real ones.
Well,
no, it's just like the best part about doing comedy is you just get to talk about your insecurities.
Right.
So when you're insecure, you go like, I had a hair transplant because I have a big head.
Yeah.
And people go, I get it.
Yeah. You're like, okay, now that we're on the same page.
You go, I hate the size of my head. And they go, all right, I get it. Okay. I got something on me that I hate. I just never understood cool comedy.
No.
It's like, I get pussy. Knock, knock. Who's there? The guy getting pussy. The guy getting pussy who? Me.
Here's in
Buy
the
my
audience.
merch.
You're in the audience like, that must be cool. I know.
What's better than fucking one girl? Fucking two girls. You guys have been beautiful. Good night.
Yeah, no,
I go out there and I go, I'm pretty sure I want to kill myself.
Yeah, and they're like, me too.
Yeah, they go,
I get it. I understand completely.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I like when I shave my head, I liked my friends that reached out, and not only were they open about their hair transplants, but they were pushing it. They're like, you don't understand. You don't have to do this. Hair transplants are so great now.
It's so easy. It's like LASIK. It's like the way LASIK was, where you were like, get LASIK. Don't wear glasses. Wear LASIK. Get a laser surgery.
What, you four-eyes dork?
Yeah, and then you do it and you go, oh, okay, I get it.
It's way better.
But I also, when I got it done, I told Katie, because I was still on the bonfire, I go, it's funnier if it doesn't work. If I do it and it doesn't work. And that's when I'll tell everybody.
Plus.
When I go, and I tried.
Yeah.
And then it took, and then I had to go on the show and go, I got a hair transplant.
Yeah.
And that's why.
I look so handsome.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Well, I look so smoochable.
I guess that is part of the benefit, too, of being in a relationship. Where you're like, listen, this might not work. And if it doesn't work,
she was like, yeah, I don't think you have to do it. She's like, I love you. You don't have to do it. And I was like, I think I'm going to do it just because it's the pandemic. And why not?
Yeah.
Why not give it a fucking whip?
I also think that women who live with you and love you are weird in the sense that their vision gets skewed. My wife was like, dude, you don't need to shave your head. It's perfect the way it is.
You go, oh, really?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, really, you crazy bitch?
Yeah. Are you a lunatic?
I'll give you a month.
Yeah.
I'm going to get stuff thrown at me on the street.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. There was the thing
There's
where
more forehead than there is hair.
I go,
I don't think so. She said, I don't think so.
I'm going to get hired by the SWAT team to open doors at drug dealers' houses. They're going to make me a battering ram.
No, I think it's the same as it always was.
Bring in Soder. I'm like,
yeah. I go, how come the same people that used to call me Sideshow Bob are calling me Garfunkel now?
That's so funny.
I don't know. I don't know.
What is funny is about when I do the joke, you know, and then like in my DMs, it'll be guys from the audience going like, so where'd you get it done? Where'd you get your hair tits?
Yeah, because it looks good.
Yeah, you're like, hey, fuck, I'll tell you.
It looks good.
I'll give you the guy's fucking number. I want them to do business. I want them to get the bag.
Well, listen, man, that hour went quick.
That's over?
It's over. Dude.
I came in here and fucking diarrhea'd on you.
This was great.
Sorry to all the billionaires that are listening. I think you guys are the coolest. Way to get the bag.
Yeah, me too.
I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah, we love you.
I love you guys so much. It's funny because Bill Burr's been like talking about billionaires, and the people are like, "But he's rich too," and you're like, "Yeah,
yeah."
Like, the people that aren't as rich, you go,
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
William.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because you're like, Soder's doing all right. Yeah, he is doing all right.
I am doing all right. Fuck me too, then. Just let's all go to space and blow it up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We're done.
Skies are blue. How insufferable.
Terrible. Soder is available every Wednesday, by the way, on all streaming services as well as on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You enjoying doing it?
Yeah, dude. It's like once a week. It's very fun. It's just at my apartment.
You get to rip packs?
Fucking, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then people think I'm a cards guy now. I'm not.
Right.
I'm an algorithm guy. It's just a fun thing to make fun of old cards with comedians.
Yeah.
But we stopped. We do that a couple times. I did a double WCW pack with Zach Amico and Luis J. Gomez. And
I saw that one.
Very fun to go through it because, Zach is awesome and knows wrestling, and Luis, old school wrestling fan.
Yeah.
So his 80s packs. And then it's fun when like wrestlers comment on it, like MVP, who's like, oh shit. And you're like, I love MVP.
He's the best.
Yeah. So you're just like, oh, this rules.
Yeah.
It's just that as a mark, you're just like,
It's amazing.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is fucking great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very fun. And then I'm just on the road. I got a tour announcement coming up that I'm excited about at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm just on the road nonstop.
You gotta come back, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll come in less fired up about Lady Space.
No, you should come in fired up every single time.
I'll come in fired up about Billionaires and Lady Space.
I love
Bezos
it.
is just absolutely doing this for a nut.
100%.
If he admitted that, and I love Amazon, I use it all the time.
It's the best.
I'd be a Bezos fan if he was like, yeah, dude, this is just the other one's giving away all my money. This one's fun.
Yeah. But when you're a billionaire, like, what do you have besides doing stuff for a nut?
It's it. That's
Any
all you
amount
got
of money
left.
you make doesn't make any impact on your life whatsoever.
You're just like, okay, I'm not more excited about money because I have it all.
So I got to figure out something else. Either.
But wouldn't that be fun if you were a billionaire just to like surprise a single mother of two and go, here's $3 million.
Yeah, that'd
and
be
they go like, ah! And then you go, this is where I get my joy.
Right.
Because that would change people's lives.
Either, well, first you build a trampoline house.
Sick.
Then you buy a car.
Yeah. And then you
start giving money to like,
dude, go be Publishers Clearinghouse.
Right.
Like just walk up with a big check.
And even just
go
for
like,
fun, like, wouldn't it be funny to make that guy a rich guy? Like
Just
if
go,
you just met some guy and like,
hey, did you see that guy pissing into the bottle on the floor of the Amazon warehouse? Give him $6 million.
right.
Or
Or
they
like,
go down, they just hand him an envelope, and he goes, "For pissing in a bottle? Thanks, Mr. B." Just up at the fucking camera.
imagine if you came in here, right? You did this radio show.
Sure.
We're all picking on Travis. We're all having a good time, and then you decide to just throw everything on its head. Go like, "Hey, Travis, here's $10 million.
Tell Sam what you think of him on the microphone.
Yeah. Now everything.
And
is
sign
changed.
Off, and I go, and you don't ever have to walk back in here again.
Yeah.
There's $10 million.
And if you do, everyone's gonna know you have $10 million, so they can't say shit.
Start pressuring these billionaires to start giving it to just random folk.
Just people.
And no Mr. Beast contest. No, you have to fucking
No.
crawl up the
Just-
pyramid with.
You're in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You watch some server take shit from another customer, and you go, "Excuse me, sir, could you come here for a second?"
How does $7.5 million in your bank account? Do you have a routing number of your bank account? He goes, well, sure. It's right here on my phone. He goes, here's $7.5 million.
$7.5 million.
Go tell that manager and that sous chef what you really think of them.
Yeah.
Let's bring honesty back.
Yeah.
Billionaires could bring honesty back.
They could completely, like, on an individual
By the
level.
way, not even just like people that are waiters and shit. No. Walk into like an insurance company and there's an underwriter that's been working for this guy and go, you make a strong fucking $60,000 a year. That's a great salary. Right. Here's $7 million.
Right.
Go be honest with everyone in your office.
Do what you want now.
Go
tell them what you want to tell them.
And all you have to do is go, spread the truth.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say. Hand them an envelope and go, spread the truth.
Yeah.
I'm down with this.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. You could literally, if enough people got on board, person by person, you could rebuild society.
And just people would start telling the truth.
And also,
where they go, I think your dance on that TikTok app sucks.
Right.
I don't think you're talented enough to broadcast this much to like a lady who's like, and now we're going to do what I do with my snacks to my girls. And go, stop it.
You suck.
You suck. And they go, why are you saying this? He goes, I got $10 million from Bezos.
Yeah. Just for nothing.
Just to do this.
Just to do this. That's
all. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Spread the truth.
And if enough of this happened.
Hashtag spread the truth.
If it happened often enough, it wouldn't have to happen to everybody. If it was happening, though, we would know. Before I go and do this, is there some random dude that's going to get 7.5 that's going to tell me I suck? I don't want to deal with that.
It's not a troll, because now you can just go, it's a bot, it's a troll. You go, that guy got $7.5 million to tell me I'm a fucking dildo.
Right.
He's right. I got to work on myself.
That's right. It's like you have 7.5 now. You can either go home and do nothing and just enjoy yourself, or if you really want to, call that guy a dildo. And if he makes the choice to call you a dildo, you're a real dildo.
And then someone would have shut Katy Perry up.
Easily.
Should have been like, I see. And they go, shut the fuck up.
Right.
I'm looking at space.
Yeah.
You narcissistic dimwit.
Right. That's how we change society.
Imagine going to space and having it ruined by her singing.
Yeah, like looking out the window. I can't believe I'm in space. I see.
I love my cousin more than she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
When my grandmother died, I had been waiting to leave that town for the last time, right? Like since I was like 17, I was like, the last time I ever have to come to Lake County will be the greatest moment of my life. Just because there's been a lot of sad shit that's happened to me in that town.
Sure.
We're leaving the town. We've taken all the stuff out of my grandmother's townhouse as she's dead. It's in a U-Haul going back to Ohio. Everything's cleared out. We never have to go back. I'm driving out of that town. My cousin is telling me a story that I don't give a flying fuck about. I'm literally trying to enjoy the moment, and I had to turn down the music and go, shut the fuck up. I want to enjoy leaving this town for the last time. And she went, I'm sorry. And then we just drove out, and I enjoyed it. And then about 10 miles out, I turned the music back up and I went, what were you saying?
That's great.
But I was just being honest.
Yeah,
but
being
someone
honest.
was in space and Katy Perry started wailing.
Hey, Katy, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants this.
And then they land and they look at their phone and they go, I just got Venmo'd $7.5 million.
Yeah.
For being fucking honest.
Yeah.
Honesty.
I mean, that's the way you deal with like people on the subway taking their dicks out.
You go, put your fucking dick away, you gross asshole.
And they do.
And they go,
I'm sorry.
all right. You're right. That was kind of out of pocket.
If you could do that with people.
Well, stop looking so sexy. Right. And you go, thank you for the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my hair tits.
Exactly. Oh, we got a plan. Thank you, Dan Soder.
Yeah, good seeing you, dude.
I'll see you again soon, and we'll see the rest of you tomorrow.